Hi everyone, this is Esther Tracy of 37 Chocolates, and as promised, I am online for Facebook Live every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, as long as schools are closed here in the Philadelphia area. So today, hi Shay. Today I'll be reviewing a few chocolates from Toac chocolate. I have a box here. I haven't touched any of the chocolate. And before I open these and let you know about some tasting notes, just want to make sure I'm hoping that all of you who are watching today are safe and healthy, that you're staying home, that you're managing to keep your mental, like all kinds of health in check, but mental health also for those of you who are physically okay. I really would like to share, before I get really started, I want to share that this time is actually very reminiscent for me of the time my oldest daughter was stayed at the hospital because she was a preemie, and I remember being completely obsessed with her release date from the hospital. She was supposed to stay 5 days and she ended up staying 28. And looking back, I did a sorry job of actually preparing myself for her coming home. And what I've learned is that to not put too much stock on like the end of this bizarre time, but really plan for the after. And this might look very different for some of you. For me, this is really going live every Tuesday and Thursday because what I really I'm working toward is to resuming live chocolate tasting in my community with all of you who are watching, like people like Jackie, who is my friend, people who have attended a lot of tasting. Like I missed that so much, and for me this is a way to prepare myself for the after without putting too much stock on the day we'll be out of quarantine. With that, let's talk about chocolate. Toac chocolate. So, let me tell you a bit of background. For those of you who are not familiar with Toac chocolate, it's actually a brand based in Ecuador, and I got in touch with the company's CEO on LinkedIn. His name is James Walter, and we started chatting. Like he just said thanks for connecting or something, and he says, hey, how about I send you some chocolates? And I'm like, yeah, free chocolate. I mean, come on, But I mean, kidding aside, I was very curious about Toac chocolate for the reason that for those of you who are really into chocolate, you really probably know Toac chocolate from being the most expensive chocolate in the world. So a couple of years ago, they made headlines because they had a $300 bar, and that came with a pair of tongue, and you had a special way of trying it. So they made headlines way out of the chocolate world for that, and I think they were featured in Forbes and CNN and like all these like really national magazines and media. And like there was a lot of buzz. Of course, you're like, okay, is this real? Is it legit? Is it marketing? Whatever. So I was really curious. And Jackie was saying, we were just talking about Ecuador. Yes, that's right. And so to my point of Ecuador. So what I actually got in December, so I have not touched any of this. I got a nice little note from James here, who sent me some samples, and I have never opened it, but I wanted to show you. So I got some cocoa powder. This cocoa powder, so that actually retails for $22. This was sent to me for free. I haven't opened it, but my friend Sophia from Projet Chocolat swears this is the best cocoa powder she's ever had in her life. So this, I won't taste it as part of this review, but I will do some experiments over the next week. You have like some suggested use, brewed cacao. I'm very interested in trying the cacao latte here. So yes, I'm really excited and looking forward to seeing what I can do with this, the cocoa powder. What I can tell you is that I absolutely love the art on top of this. Like this is a very serene, calm, zen-like, like you know, like the vibe is really very soothing, which is something we could all use right now. So with that, I have a choice between these two different mini bar selections. So we have that, hold on, let's see, El Nino Harvest and a mini bar selection here. With one is aged, you see, 18. Oh no, I'm so sorry. 18. There are 18 bars. The difference between the two is like this one is aged. So what I'm tempted to do is actually this is like, for those of you who are watching from home, like this is I checked the price of this, and I believe this one is, I think, $10 cheaper. I'm like, okay, let's not break the bank right now. Let's see. This is actually $55 for 18 millibars. You can go to caputos.com or Toac Chocolate to actually find out. So the one thing that I will say is that for an expensive chocolate set, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see this, like the paper is nice thick, but it also has a bit of a shine to it, and like it, I think the company has done a really good job of conveying luxury from their wrapper. It's sealed right here, and that's a big reason, like, I really wanted to do this live so you guys could be part of this unboxing experience. And what's really cool, the ingredients, they're both, everything is 2 ingredients, cocoa beans and cane sugar, as you can see. So all right, I'm gonna tear here. It's like, this is one of those okay, so when you tear here, indeed, like, you actually, it's not a sticker or anything, so you're not doing much damage to it. Oh wow. Oh, I mean, look at that. So you open this, all right, and this, I mean, tasting and pairing guide right here. All right, but you can see, I mean, the presentation, I'll tell you, this is like, wow. I mean, this is my first instinct, like, oh, you know. So if this was something you I mean, I can totally see this as a gift with a bit of soul, really. So what do we have? Oh, these are actually, I don't know, I must have opened, I don't know what I did. These are actually, they're all aged, and I don't know if you can see. We have, so this one is tequila cask, aged 4 years. Hold on, like, all right, tequila cask, aged 4 years. This one, and then, okay, age 5 years. Mike can almost taste it, Jackie says. Well, Jackie, don't you wish we were at knitting group right now, sharing all those things? Sauternes. So let me see what I can open. You know, what the heck? It's way afternoon, so I'm gonna open this one, age 4 years, tequila cask. All right, and the back says made from the rarest cacao variety on earth. So I'm personally, like, anytime I see rare, I've seen it rare so many times. Rare is not a rare word in the chocolate world. So I'm not putting too much stock on, okay, rare and everything, but I'll tell you, they have nailed the unboxing experience. I mean, I could just stare at this, put it next to my bed and just stare at it all day. I mean, look at that. And it's heavy, like, really nice job. All right, so, all right, when you open, all right, of this little square, this is kind of like, you know, I don't know if you can hear it, it's like plasticky foil. And then, all right, I'm not the queen of, like, the aroma. There's, as I said before, there's good, not good, and, well, I said something to my husband, there's good, not good, and vanilla. These are the 3 things I smell. This smells good. So the melt is a little slower than I expected. Okay, I can taste, like, a bit of the tequila right now. And the chocolate, tequila, chocolate, tequila, chocolate. Yeah, the flavors, they're slowly building. Tequila, chocolate, tequila. And almost like for those of you who are into gianduja or praline, that's what I'm getting after this. but it's very mild. Like you don't get this like massive explosion of flavor and then boom. No, this is like mild. I can still taste like the tequila. Gianduja. I should go like this because this is kind of like backward. Yeah, I mean this. If I was like, I'm trying to process it for the camera. If I had to find a word, it's like it's an elegant chocolate. It is an elegant chocolate. And this is what I got as corporate gift. This is like, I'm thinking of a salesperson I work with, and right before I did, right when I had a corporate job, I worked with a sales, an account executive on my old job for a long time, and I tell you, I begged him to get me chocolate for Christmas. Like, it was harassment. I shouldn't say that. It's the wrong word. He was consenting a victim of giving me chocolate, and he got me this massive box from Nordstrom. And I think if we could go back in time, I'd say, you know that Nordstrom box? It wasn't bad, but this is better. So I could really see this could be a nice gift. Like he would look good, you know, because I worked on really big projects with him. So Chris, if you're watching, if you are working with another proposal person at your new company, I think this would be a good gift. Anyway, this got me very pensive and reflective for whatever reason. So this is what this chocolate is inspiring to me. But I love the finish. It's very clean. Definitely surprised at the texture. I'm really expecting something like very European style, smooth, you know, and it's the texture is nice and nice and smooth, but it's not melting, as I said, as fast as I could. But yeah, I mean, again, this is like the finish is really, really nice. So yeah, I mean, I almost feel bad going after another, but I feel like I owe you guys to know what chocolate is in there. Jackie says, so it must be very good. Yeah, it is. It really is. I say that. But again, I didn't know what to expect. This is really, yeah, I like this. This would really go with a drink. I mean, would you be surprised if I said that? I mean, anything goes with a drink, really. But, okay, why don't we do, okay, let's do the 2016 Harvest, the El Nino. This one. All right. So you could see the back. All right. But only cute. I mean, I love this. All right. Okay. No. I love the sound of this. This is the stuff I'm always a texture person, so I could like go like this, but anyway, I digress. Anyway, this it's funny, I was actually looking at, is this also 70? Oh, it's interesting. I was looking at the percentage. The one I just had was a 73%, and this one, the Nino 2016, is actually 78%. But look at how clear it is. Okay, all right. Okay. This one, the snub is harder. Meanwhile, Nadine says, try the bourbon cascade. Well, let's do that last, really. If I have it. This one is very mild for, I mean, did I say 70? I said 78%. I mean, I would never guess 78 from trying this. But how can I describe this? So I like the bite of this. You know, the other one was almost, I don't know. I like this bite better. Definitely more chocolatey taste, but very, very like a bit of fruitiness, teeny tiny. If like I'm really doing the tasting the right way, you know, like the orthodox way. And again, it's very interesting. The flavor just go. So yeah, this you know, I think I like the tequila one better, because I like the freshness that the tequila brings. This is definitely chocolatier, and I like how tequila is very unusual. Yeah, this I'm trying to picture when would I eat this, actually, this square. Probably with coffee, to be honest, like an espresso or something. I don't even know, because it might overpower the the cleanliness, maybe on its own, simply like that, like a afternoon pick me up, like right now. And it has a bit of astringency on the end, teeny tiny. I mean, this isn't like astringence in your face, and which isn't the same as bitter. If you bitter and astringent, I find that a lot of people confuse astringency is more a sensation, like a drying sensation, like when you eat like the pith of a citrus. This is there is like neither this one or the other had any kind of bitterness, like simple as that. All right, pair with Scotch is Shay is smart. I mean, I could see that. I have a couple more squares, so I might do that. And then all right, I just need to find the bourbon one. Bourbon, where are you? I'll be honest with you, I don't see the bourbon in this little box. Maybe the other, this one. No, not this one. No, I don't have. I mean, Nadine you can have the piece of the bourbon chocolate, but I don't have that. So what I'll do instead is the Sauternes cask. I mean, okay, not in that box of 18. Okay, so yeah, so let's try that. But yeah, this is, I mean, yeah, they're good. I mean, I like the variety of this. Like, and for those of you who actually are wondering, you know, how can I get that? Is it really worth the price and everything? So I got some prices for you. Not all of them are $55. If you go to caputos.com and click under Toac chocolate, you have, I found a bar for, I forget the price. The Galapagos was like 25 maybe. And yeah, and then it goes way up. What I really think this is it's a good professional gift that has conscience and soul, because so many corporate gifts are like absolutely soulless, and this is like a good business gift. It's a good gift for also somebody who would be the branding of this to me feels very masculine. This would be a very good gift to somebody who is into like Scotch, whiskey, cigars and everything. If you get that, this is like kind of venturing, you know, sideways. And that's really what I'm seeing the fit, because me personally, I do like eating chocolate, like tasting. Yes, like, you know, if my tasting chocolate is Soma chocolate, somebody is giving me the emoji like that. But no, really, like if I go for tasting, I would go for something like Soma, which I think is more like feminine in terms of the flavor profiles, the presentation, the, like, you know, that's for me, that's Soma is definitely one of them. Castronovo would be another one. But this is, you know, I'm just seeing, like, we think of, like, when I have tastings, or when I think of chocolate tasting, I have so many women, and I don't always understand why men do not come to my events, or like, you know, more like I did the tasting with like 16 people, one guy, and one guy actually saw it was a room full of women and one guy, and he just decided to cancel at the last minute. And I'm like, maybe if I had chocolate like this, maybe more guys would come, I don't know. But that's what this is evoking to me. I don't know why I'm feeling so like pensive and reflective. Your husband will shake. Yeah, I mean, I see that. So this was the Sauternes. Yeah, I like the bite of this. Oh, that's nice. So you have the same idea, like the, you know, the very mellow flavor, and then I like all the sudden you got a like fruity, like this, and it's very subtle. It's nice, and it's very interesting. Now the sweetness and the chocolate are kind of blending. I'm guessing the Sauternes sweetness, and this is like this is the most feminine of the three, in my opinion. It's that it has that feistiness, maybe. I don't know. Am I implying that women are feisty? I am for sure, but anyhow, I don't know. Maybe there really is more alcohol than I thought in those chocolate, because I'm really saying, as we say in French, n'importe quoi. Brian would understand. I see Brian is on. This is good. This is like I think I like the tequila was really the most fun. They're all tasting chocolates for sure. Interesting. James, thank you. Did you know that the Sauternes and the El Nino edition are the same exact batch of chocolate? Just that one was aged for 3 years in a Sauternes crust. I didn't know that. Thank you. And sorry, I butchered your last name. You're James Leconte. I do have a problem with names, but now's not the time for confessions. But yeah, I think this one, I like the sweetness of this one. I like the tequila. And the chocolate in the middle, so according to Shay, is a Scotch one. So there you have it, Toac chocolate. And watch Instagram and other social media outlets to see how I use this cocoa. But I'm very excited to see if this is also the best cacao powder I've ever had. And that's it. If you don't have any questions, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna tell you to join me on Thursday for another video. Thursday's video will be I'd like to, if I have enough questions, I'd like to do a ask me anything type of thing where you could really ask me anything about chocolate, my chocolate pairings, how I got started, how I do what I do, any kind of questions that you may not think of asking, or you're embarrassed to ask, or whatever. I don't whatever you want to ask. I don't have like secrets and stuff, so go ahead. So yeah, that will be next Thursday. If you want to ask me any questions, send them to Estelle@37chocolates.com or to private message, everything. But I hope you had fun on this video. I hope that I made you curious about Toac chocolate, and I'll see you next time for Thursday 3 p.m. for another video on Ask Me Anything. See you.